Looking at the Motor City Pizza Company Supreme Pizza. So I don't have like ultra high expectations because it's frozen pizza. Like, it is what it is. I just like the convenience of it. I can make it when I want to make it. I don't have to go out and get it or pay an extra like $20 to have it delivered. And so, these aren't going to be mind blowing, but I love the fact that it's a deep dish. Obviously, I've already opened it. I accidentally recorded in a weird format. So anyway, we're going to continue. As you can see, this has crispy crust topped with mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, sausage, bell peppers, and red onion. One thing I like about this is the Uno pizza that I showed you. It took like 45 minutes to cook, which is fine. It was good. Check out that review. I don't even know if that was considered a deep dish, but this one is, and we'll just flip it over. Obviously, the pizza is not going to be heavy or healthy, excuse me. But here are the nutrition facts. I'm not eating this for health. I don't eat these all the time. But this one, you heat 50 degrees longer, and it takes 18 to 21 minutes, which is pretty much standard. And so we'll flip it back over, and then we'll slide the pizza out in all its glory here. So here's what the pizza looks like. So again, it looks pretty good. There's a tray that you cook it in. So I'll show you what it looks like here in about 25 minutes, but obviously you want to spread the ingredients. And I expect for this to be like a 7 or 8 out of 10 as far as frozen pizzas go. I would consider this like a mid-tier brand. My favorite is going to be Red or Home Run Inn. And I think those kind of start the premium, like they're like $11, $12, but they're pretty good. And like when I say premium, it's usually referring to pizzas that cost more than $10. And then they're going to have like uncured ingredients, organic, more natural stuff. So let's get this bad boy heated up and see what it's like. All right, so this is what it looks like with the ingredients spread about. They seem pretty plentiful. There's a good amount of cheese and pepperoni and all that. And the Uno pizza I had was like the ultimate meat, which it was good. I would just say it had multiple meats. It wasn't like a Meat Lovers. That'll be the next pizza that I buy. It'll be the Home Run Inn Meat Lovers. And honestly, I'm not a pizza snob, so I'm really just, I like Supreme. I like Meat Lovers. Pepperoni is probably a go-to, especially when you're at like a work function. But I do like chicken, bacon, barbecue pizza, all kinds of pizza. So we'll see what this one's like. Folks, so here's the pizza after I've taken it out. I cooked it for about 20 minutes. I usually set timers about 2 minutes short just because it takes me time to get up. It smells good, looks pretty good. I'm gonna take the customary pepperoni off. That tastes good. It's good moisture. The crust is kind of bread-like, but it's not soggy on the bottom, so let's get into it. After you finish cooking this pizza, I would remove it from that pan because I think it kind of radiates heat, but if it stays in there too long, it'll get soggy. I just tore this piece off, but this is what it looks like. So the bread feels kind of light and airy, and I definitely smell the garlic when I pulled it up from the pan, so I think there's some garlic in the oil that was at the bottom of the pizza, but that's pretty good. Biting into this pizza, I did kind of expect more sauce and more cheese, but it is a Detroit style deep dish, so it's not like a Chicago deep dish. Love the flavor of the onions. It doesn't taste stale. And like I said, the bread is light and airy. It's not this hard or semi-hard Red Baron style crust. The cheese tastes good. I like the taste of the pepperonis with the peppers and the onion. Everything goes well together. The sauce, I'm going to say it's semi-sweet. Like I said, I wish there was more, but this is an acceptable amount of sauce. I do taste garlic in the pizza, and the bread tastes good. I don't know what seasonings they use. I'm not really a good describer of seasonings, but I like this pizza. I'll probably give this an 8.5 out of 10. This is good. Sometimes I get concerned with deep dish pizza because, especially with a frozen pizza, because it could be a situation where they just cheaped out and just threw in a ton of bread. And the bread is taller on this pizza, but it is light and airy to where I'm not feeling like I'm eating a loaf of bread. And I especially like it with the Supreme because you have a multitude of flavors with the bread. If it was just cheese and pepperoni, I'd probably prefer something thinner, but this is good. This is a solid frozen pizza. Some people may say it doesn't have enough sauce. And, you know, quite honestly, I would probably add about 50% more sauce to this, but it's not bad tasting. So the verdict is, like, it's a good pizza, but if you're expecting like a ton of cheese and a good amount of sauce, this is not going to be it for you. I'd probably take this over like cheaper pizzas from like Little Caesars or like basic Domino's pizzas, which Domino's isn't as bad as, you know, people say it is. Like, I think they've improved. Their sauce tastes better and everything like that. To me, like, frozen pizza is not like a replacement for pizza chains, but it's just so that you can have, so that whenever you have a hankering for pizza or you need like an easy meal to eat, it's there. If you're gonna get this pizza, I would recommend it in Supreme. So, thumbs up to this pizza. And again, that's for a frozen pizza with measured expectations. And I'm not a foodie, and I'm not some bougie. People expect too much out of certain foods, and that's not the case. I'm not coming in with Michelin taste buds on a $10 frozen pizza. That's just dumb. And lastly, it's not overly greasy, and the cheese tastes like real cheese. It's not like plasticky cheese like Tony's Pizza or some of the sub $5 brands. So there is some oil involved with it, especially with the bread and all that stuff. You know, it tastes cleaner than the cheaper pizzas, but again, it's not healthy by any stretch of the imagination.